Dear friends, today we are discussing about an important Ayurvedic aspect on the aging process, and the topic is just for life. As all of you know, as the aging process sets in, most of the people gradually will be losing the interest in life activities. In such instances, Ayurveda gives some very important hints to have a zeal for life or just for life and to live happily and comfortably after. So, straight away, we are coming into the topic. As the aging process sets in, the human body becomes prone to various ailments, diseases, maladies. Aging being a cellular in nature, certain cellular changes occur, as all of you know. Cells, the basic and tiny components of the body, gradually lose their ability to reproduce normally. A deterioration of the human body inevitably follows. These cellular changes occur faster in some than in others, causing regeneration and decay of the body as the hormones that govern the functions of the organs gradually diminish their activity gradually. Some organs are programmed to stop functioning after their usefulness diminishes. Some organs are programmed to stop functioning after their usefulness diminishes. An example is the female reproductive system. After the period of fertility, say when a woman reaches 40 or 50 years of age, the hormones that regulate the activity of ovaries diminish, thus curtailing the functions of the ovaries and setting into motion a series of bodily changes. This phase is known as menopause. Likewise, the entire organism may reach a point where its usefulness diminishes. Many believe that the hormones are linked to the brain, that connection exists between the feeling of usefulness and the flow of life sustaining hormones. Rasayana or regeneration therapy of Ayurveda is mainly based on this concept of vital link between brain and psychological feeling about living. Ayurveda believes that though the aging process is a natural phenomena, it can be delayed or regulated through a specific therapy called Rasayana Chikitsa. This therapy involves administering some rare herbs under constant supervision of Ayurvedic physician, preferably in a hospital. This is called Kuti Praveshika. This is called Kuti Praveshika Chikitsa. Before this specific treatment, a purificatory therapy known as Panchakarma is conducted to derive the maximum benefits. Shodhana or purificatory procedures ensures the removal of the internal toxic substances from the body channels and organs. It does it does it does tones up the entire internal environment of human body and gears up the organs and glands that secrete the flow of life-sustaining hormones. Rasayana drugs act on the body by mildly increasing the endocrine and metabolic activity and then stimulating the digestive and circulatory systems. In a nutshell, these are said to be effective on homeostasis and prevent adverse reactions of the stress and strain. Rasayana drugs counter the aging process by maintaining the normal functioning of internal organs and restoring the tolerance level of anaerobic metabolism. These drugs also act on the central nervous system to enhance the nervous activity and maintain psychological rest, thus increase the brain activity. This makes an aged person feel that he or she is still useful to the society. The positive feeling ensures the flow of life sustaining hormones, which adds to the zest for life, desire for life. This is the concept of Ayurveda. And list of some herbal rasayanics also I am quoting here. Only just a few of them only I am mentioning. There are many other things for which you can contact your local Ayurvedic physician for the help. Ashwagandha, as all of you know, nowadays it's being in the news for many reasons, starting from COVID-19 to other diseases also. It's a very good rasayana drug according to Charaka in Ayurveda. It is especially it is indicated for male persons. Then female persons, ladies. For ladies, the equivalent to ashwagandha is shatavari, which is very good for, which is somewhat saumya, that is somewhat what you call subtle, somewhat soft in its action than ashwagandha, but it's highly indicated for female patients, lady patients or lady persons, not only patients, for healthy people also it's indicated. This ashwagandha and shatavari are not indicated not only for patients but for healthy individuals also, to maintain their perfect health and suitable health also. Then comes Guluchi. It's also being Tinosporea, in Latin it's known as a Tinospora cardifolia. It is also in the news for various reasons, including your COVID-19. It's a very wonderful drug. Its leaves are very useful, highly useful, and which is generally taken as a espresso juice or a decoction prepared out of these leaves, which is very useful, and it is specific for all types of fevers and infections, and maintains the. It's also a good rasayana drug. That means a good regenerator according to Ayurveda. It can be used daily also, and it's specifically indicated in liver complaints and unknown pyrexia of unknown origin. Sometimes we feel that in spite of many investigations, all that also, we are unable to diagnose the correct name the fever also. For such preparations, this Guruchi is one of the drugs, especially for a disease for which we are unable to diagnose in spite of many modern investigations. For that also, if you do not know the name of the disease or complaint, then there is a proverb in Ayurveda. It is said that for Perule Nivadiki, Penirgada is the dictum in the locals of Telugu people. If you are unable to detect any disease or diagnose any disease, simply you give ashwagandha leham or ashwagandha churnam or ashwagandha in liquid form, for which it is highly useful. So that's why Ayurveda believes in the drugs which are very safe and which can be used for preventive as well as curative aspects. So these are the few examples, friends, and in the next video I will speak about Vajikarana drugs or Vajikarana action, that is sexual stimulants, etc. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe and click the subscribe button and share the video with all other people so that they can also be enlightened on this aspect of Rasayana. Thank you.